Hi guys, back again. Had a little technical problem there. My comment section weren't coming up, so I couldn't read any messages or anything. Just waiting for people to come in. Okay, a few of us are joining. Yeah, sorry guys. My comment section, my live chat weren't coming in, so I couldn't really see any comments or anything like that. So someone can just write that they can hear me. Be appreciated. Someone can just write in the comment section that you can hear me. Okay, great. Okay, cool. All right, no problem. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's cool. Yes, DJ. Thanks, brother. Yeah, man. It's just going to be a very quick Q&A. It's quite late in the UK here. It's 11 o'clock. Got to wake up early in the morning. So it's going to be a very quick one. Before we start on any questions that you've got, just a little update. Just to inform you that we've now got a website. It's live. There's a few little bits that we need to update on it, but it is live. And the website is investmentgambia.com. So I'll type that in. So we've got the new website up and running now. That's it, basically, investmentgambia.com. So it's live. You can check out the new website. Also, we've got a drone on board. I've got it with me. It's in London. I'm sending it over to Gambia, DHL. So Abla should get it end of this week, beginning of next week. So yeah, so then now we can do some drone shots of lands from a bird's eye view. I know a lot of you have been saying, you need to get a drone and so on. So, we can take shots of the land and the surrounding area. So it gives you an idea of where you've invested or where you are planning to invest, where our plots are located and so on. So yeah, it's a good bit of kit. So we're happy to move forward with that. Yeah, so basically, if anyone's got any questions, you can start firing away. Like I said, it's going to be a very short Q&A. It's been a bit of a long day for me today, so yeah. How you doing, Kamika? Hope all is well. Yep, okay. Are you having any more locations coming up for sale, i.e. more rural areas away from the coast? Yes, we will be having some coming up. We was having Basori coming up, but when Ablai was doing his checks on the land, he wasn't quite happy with us going ahead with it, so we had to pull out of that one. So we did have Basori. Like I said, we do, we make sure we're dealing with clean lands and things like that. So, but we will be having some coming up, definitely. We'll keep you in the loop. Any new locations come up. Yes, let me just say hi to everybody. Ken Rucker, yes, yes, brother, big up, man. Hope you're doing well. Salan, yes, hello. How you doing? You good? Lucian Brown, I'm hearing an old vlog. Well, this is live. This can't be an old one. All right. African Impress, yes. Can we connect with you for business to business? Of course you can. You know, I'm always open to business, help, you know, working together. I'm always open to that. Erica Profile. Hello, how you doing? Hi Terry. Okay, got husband and wife joining us. Big up from the States. Blessings. Yeah, so if you have got any questions, anyone you want to ask any questions, I'll ask to the best of my ability. If I don't know the answer, I'll tell you and I'll refer it. I can get the answer for you from my business partner. Okay, question here. Bakari. Hi Daniel. Question: how do you know who the Alcalo? How do we? I'm guessing that you're asking how do we know who the Alcalo is? The Alcalo is well, you will know who the Alcalo is. It will be official who he is. You know, every town will know who the Alcalo is of that town. So no one can fake you on that. Bless up, Ricardo. Nadeem Abdul. Yes, yes, brother. Salam, brother. Lucian, hi Daniel. I hope all is well. I noticed that some houses have bars on windows. Is security cams and alarms not used? Yes, people do have security cameras, and you know it's advisable. Yes, you can have security cameras. People do get burgled in the Gambia, just like anywhere in the world. So you know, I would always recommend putting cameras up. Bars, I've never been a big fan of putting bars on windows. It feels like you're in prison, but unfortunately you have to. But I think the bars that I'm going to put on my house are going to be where they've got a lock, where I can open them. Not only for security reasons, but for safety reasons, because you don't want to be in the house and the house catch on fire and you can't get out because you've got bars on the window. So, you know, I always say, you know, your bars should be accessible where they can open and close. You know, you can have latches on them with a key or something. So we also got to be safe as well. Lady V, yes, Lady V, bless up. Invested in buying land, however, how can I view the land as I don't know the area? Well, we'll give you as much information as we can, video footage. Don't know if you've just joined us. I did announce at the beginning of the video, we've just got a drone. So, you know, you'll be getting bird's eye view of the land and the surrounding area. So you've got an idea. So hope that answers your question. Is there a best site or company to use to search for rental property, because you don't offer rentals yet, right? We do offer rentals, yes. So basically, you know, we're not really advertising rentals as such, especially not now, because no one ain't really getting in the country at the moment. So, but when you do contact us, we will find you, you know, we can find you accommodations. That's fine, you know, um, whether you want it for a couple of weeks, 6 months to a year, we can find you rental properties. I know Abla has found some places already for some people. Terry, congrats on the drone. Can't wait to see Block 6. Yeah, no problem, Terry. We'll make some shots for you with a drone. Nimco, and I love to get a distributors in West Africa. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, you can always do that. Just check I ain't missed any other questions. So those that have joined us, say again that we've just got a drone. It's here with me in London at the moment, and I'm going to get it over to Ablai as soon as possible. Hopefully in the next week or so, he should get it. We've got a new website up and running. So it's got a Q&A sheet on it, answer some of the questions. So you're always welcome to visit our website. That's investmentgambia.com, all one word. Okay, roses for me. Right, Daniel, thanks for answering my question from the last live stream. Thanks for sharing all your wonderful videos. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, thanks for joining me. You know, appreciate it. You know, all the support and that. Yeah. Right, Nadeem Abdul, can you legally own firearms in the Gambia? It's possible, but it depends what you want it for. If it's self-defense, or, you know, or whether it's for hunting or what, you need to kind of clarify that. But it's a gunless society, you know. We don't want to be having guns and people shooting each other out there, you know. Wherever you are in the world, you know, I'm sure we've had enough of guns, gun crimes and things like that, you know. Especially here in London, there's a lot of gun crime. Those living in US, you know, you guys are a lot of guns and things. So we don't want no firearms in Gambia. Just, it's not necessary. You won't need, you know, you won't need to be shooting up nobody. It's not necessary. I'm not telling anyone to go, but me, I'm a man. You just use your fist. You can just, you know, you got your guns there, but hopefully it don't come to that. So, but, you know, definitely don't need guns. Tim Epps. Okay, wait, let me just go back to a few questions. Heart and Soul 143. Who do I work for in the UK? I'm in the construction industry. I'm self-employed, and obviously I'm doing this as well. So I'm in the construction industry. So that's why I'm building people's homes as well, because I've got the experience, and I'll take it with me to the Gambia. So that's what I do in the UK. Tim Epps, right? Okay. How is the land in Sanyang during rainy season? Does the plots drain off good or hold a lot of water? Thanks, bro. Gambia, like on the main highways, is cool. The water runs away, but in these small roads going off, you know, there's patches of areas where, you know, water does sit. Unfortunately, that's just rainy season for you, because when it rains in Africa, you know, it rains. You know, I mean, Gambia don't have rain for like 8 months of the year. It might have the odd little drizzle, but like proper rain, it don't rain for like 8 months. And then when it rains, you could imagine the heavens open up, lightning. It's fascinating to watch. It's, you know, it's, I don't think you've ever seen rain like it. It's unbelievable, but it does rain. Yeah. So, but in terms of like flooding, bad flooding, not really. But obviously you will get a lot of puddled areas and things like that. Some areas you just can't walk through. It will be up to your knees. Lucian Brand, Daniel, I missed your question. Sorry, man. Sorry, Lucian. I don't know. Let me try and see if I can go back. Okay, Lucian. Okay. Will there be shops near your developments? Would you consider gated compounds as part of your developments? Yes, there will be shops. You know, depending on what plots you've bought, like the ones in Sanyang, you're not far from the shops. Even Jambanjelly, you know, you're a little bit in, but you're not like miles and miles away from the highway, so you can get access to the shops. And like gated communities, yes, we will probably be doing that in the future. Not at the moment, though. Big Driz, how do you find legitimate people to buy land from? I'm in the UK. Bro, I'm legit. I am. You can buy land from us, investment in the Gambia. So we sell lands. They're all fully checked. Land's clean. You know, I know it's difficult to find people you can trust these days. But you know, I've got a good team out there. I wouldn't get into this business if I know I'm not with the right people, because it's too risky, you know. Make sure we're doing our job correctly, keeping our customers happy and so on. Yeah, things run a bit slow in terms of paperwork in the Gambia. You know, when people's bought lands, there's been a bit of delays with physical planning. They're just a bit slow, unfortunately. You know, because our timescale was 3 to 6 weeks. It can take a little bit longer. Just bear with us, people, please. It's just sometimes it's out of our hand. When it goes to certain departments, physical planning, you know, it's out of our hands. They're just a little bit slow on the mark sometimes. Even when I bought my land in Sanyo, I waited a little while before I got all my papers. But you will get them. Right, okay. Okay, Kim, you hided your question. Okay. Yeah, man, we were trying to get away from this shit. You know what I mean? Cool. Nadeem, just a question. Need to sell mine before I come. East Coast, US. Okay, all right. I guess you're selling a plot. You're selling your house in the US. Lucian, agreed. We don't want guns in Gambia. It's definitely not going to be welcome. If you're having guns, you probably will be arrested. It's not necessary, Gambia is not a life-threatening place. It's not a dangerous place. People are very friendly in the Gambia, so guns are definitely not a no-no. Andrew, hi Andrew, how you doing, brother? What are the common building materials in the Gambia? Flooring. Sorry, I know you sent a question earlier. I know I've been so busy today. I know you sent it to me personally. You can use raw materials in the Gambia, woods and things like that. Come up with some ideas and things like that. But most common is blocks and cement. If you're talking about finishings and things, yeah, you can make a lot of things, with wood, in terms of kitchens and worktops with good quality woods and things like that, and have them all polished up. Just got to be a bit creative, that's all, and come with some ideas. It's possible. Damien Lilly, nicest accommodations. I don't know if that question's for me or you. Okay, Roses, for me, are these lands near development areas, and will they have paved roads, street lights, stop signs, etc.? How close are they to shops and markets, hospitals? And okay, all right. One of the top plots that we've got, Sanyang, is the most popular one. It's very developed. The plots that we've got in Sanyang, they're building a new highway. They've got a hospital there, or they're building a new hospital. All new street electric poles and all waters and everything. So everything's there. In terms of street lights and paved, unless you're in a gated community, like an estate, you have it in the Gambia, but that's usually on private estates where you're kind of buying houses that are already built. But most places, no. There's a lot of things to be done in Gambia, especially like in the UK, we call them the A roads. The A roads are like the little roads off of the high road. So there's no street lights and things like that, unfortunately. Some areas are more built up than others. So that's why, there's so much to do in the Gambia in terms of infrastructure. It's slowly getting there, but that's why we need to go back home and do a lot of things and, build Africa and, get things the way they should be, we're in 2020 now, and, people should not be living like that in these day and age. Lady V, to install solar panels, yeah, we can sort out solar panels. That's not a problem. Before I go on, I know I've asked you all if you can hear me clear. I don't know. Sometimes I've got some messages on the YouTube channel saying that I'm not speaking clear or they can't hear me. I think I'm speaking quite loud. I don't know. It might be the microphone on my laptop. but I think I'm quite loud enough. I don't know. Lynn Turner, how you doing? Welcome, sister. You're new to the platform. Yep. Do you have any beachfront properties in your itinerary? And do you have contracts with developers to build properties? Right, okay, at the moment we ain't got any beachfront. We did have, and they're just sold already. And yes, we've got our own team of contractors that we use that are verified to do the job. And like I said, I'm in the building construction game as well, so there's not much people can fool me on in terms of building. So I know every country, you know, in terms of materials and how things are done, but you know, basic things around the world, you know, we all kind of build to a same sort of standard. So nobody can fool me on that. Do I help with building houses after the land is purchased? Michelle Marsh, yes. So we sell plots and we build as well. We build houses. On my YouTube channel, there's an area where I'm building my own house, where I've uploaded videos. That is my own house that I'm building. And we're building fences at the moment as we speak for clients and things like that. So yeah, we do all the building side of things. And we've got an architect on our team as well, can design houses for you and so on. Yeah. Also, before we go any further, you know, those that are here, can you all press the like button? Please, just, you know, just hit that like button. Everybody, everyone that's watching, hit the like button. Those that haven't subscribed, if I've got any of those that are with us that ain't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. There's going to be some interesting content coming up. Like I said, we've got a drone now, so you're gonna have more shots of land from the air and the surrounding area. So yeah, do subscribe. Okay, so Big Drees. Where can I go to check what you have available and prices, please? Okay, all right. I can. You can go to the website. You can contact me via that way. You know, you can contact me on WhatsApp. I'll leave my number here. Anyone that is here, that's in my group. If you don't mind, if you have got I've put my details in the group. So just tap my number in if you don't mind. If not, I'm going to put my number and our email as well. So you can contact us on that. We can give you prices and available plots. I can give you a little rundown now. We've got some plots in Sanyo. Most of them are gone now. We've got a few left in Sanyo. That's the top location. So we've got some 20 by 20s plots, 150,000 Gambian Dalasi. And for those in US is 2,900 US. And in pounds, that is 2,300. We've got some 20 by 40s. And in US, that is 5,800. And in UK, that's £4,600. We've got some plots in Jambanjelly, 20 by 20s. So that's 125,000 Gambian dalasi. Yeah. In US, that is 2,400 US dollars. And in pounds, that's 1,900 pounds. So hope that's answered your question. But do contact me. I'm going to put my number in here. You can WhatsApp me. You know, so let me put these details in. You can always contact me via WhatsApp. Right, I've just put my number in, so you've got my number. Okay, let me go back to some questions. Everyone's saying they can hear me very clearly and so on. So probably it's just trollers trying to play with me, mess with me, you know. But anyway, Big D's. What about land by lakes? I'm interested in beach or lakes by land. Okay, the ones in Sanyo is 10-15 minutes drive to the beach. And now at the moment we're trying to get lands more closer to water. So we will have some interesting things coming up, but you have to stay tuned. So make sure you all subscribe to the channel so then you can keep in the loop. Celeste D92. Are you into football? You may have had this before, but you look similar to and talk like Ashley Young. I'm into football, yeah. Is that meant to be a joke or what? You serious? You're crazy, man. Okay. Okay, we ain't got any plots. Someone's asked if we got any plots in Gunjo. We don't have any plots there at the moment. How much does it cost for fencing? Okay, it all depends on the size of the plot. You could pay, you know. I know I did speak on my last video about prices of plots, and I think I've misjudged some of the prices where I've converted them into US and pounds. So, you know, you're looking about £2,500–3,000 to fence. Yeah. So that's like 3,000, 3,500 US dollars to fence around your gate. Because you have to make the blocks. Obviously, you know, you have to dig the foundation, and then standard is probably like a 12 course high blocks. So it's pretty high. Nimco, whatever. Awesome. How you doing, brother? Interested in purchasing land and wondering if we could do a video so others can see and know the step-by-step process. Yeah, okay, all right, no problem. I'll arrange that. I'll make a video on a step-by-step how to purchase land. Like I said, we've got our website now, so that will answer a lot of those questions. investmentgambia.com. Yeah. I'm gonna I've put my number in there, guys, so just check, you know, so those that want to WhatsApp me or anything. Yeah, those that have got my number, you're welcome to repost my number for those that want to contact me in WhatsApp. Okay, Rosie, for me, do we have a payment plan? Because you're ready to buy. Okay, we have a payment plan. We do a 3 months payment plan. So we are willing to help people on a 3 months payment plan. But yeah, we can do that. That's fine. If you contact me, if there's something you're interested in, just contact me. Okay, I'm gonna slowly call it a day. Shortly, I'm gonna ask a few more questions because it's getting a bit late here. Am I in London or Gambia right now? I'm in London right now. I'm waiting to get out to Gambia. I'm hoping in the next month. You know, so many people book flights got cancelled and so on. At the moment, people go to Gambia in quarantine, 14 days. I don't really want to be in quarantine. Gambia officially, could be wrong, but what I've heard, officially opens on the 21st of July. Unless they extend any lockdowns or anything, but they're meant to be opening on the 21st. And I'm assuming once they're open, I think they have to take the quarantine down because, you know, people don't really want to be going there and being in quarantine for 14 days. Mariama Camara, is Sanja close to the main city, meaning Gambia? Sanja, I don't know that place. You mentioned the 20Y. I don't know if you mean Sanyang. If it's Sanyang, close to the main city, the capital, is about 45 minutes to an hour. But from Sanyang, you've got another big city, which is Brikama, which is very close to Sanyang. Please let me know. Okay. Marina, hi Daniel. Thanks for sharing all the valuable information. Please let me know if the metal gates are included in the prices for the fences. Cheers. No, that's not included in the price of the fence. That is just your perimeter walls. Nitkumnu, what pieces of land can someone get with $300? I think you mean $3,000. $300 you can't get nothing with that. If you mean 3,000 US dollars, you can get a 20 by 20 Sanyang. You can get a 20 by 20 in Jambanjelly. And also, people, you can buy numerous plots as well. So we have 20 by 20s, you can buy two. We have 20 by 40s. You know, you can always, you can buy more than one plot and just join them together. Okay, question from God is in the yard. Where you get that name for, brother, man? Or sister, or whatever. God is in the yard. All right, cool. I'm going to ask you a question anyway. Are any of your plots conducive to small-scale fruit and vegetable farming? Yeah, I mean, the plots that we sell are residential. But I mean, if it's something small, conservation sort of a little thing, you know, it ain't going to be disruptive to neighbors. Yes, you can do your little fruits. Yeah, you can do your fruit and vegetable, you know. That's not a problem. Yeah, someone's put $300. I think that was a mistake. Yeah, Africa is cheap. I think some people, don't realize, Africa is cheap, but it's not that cheap. For materials, you'll probably pay the same amount as you would pay in the US and in the UK. But for labor's cheaper. And obviously for land, buying land is a lot cheaper because these plots of lands, I mean, for that, I wouldn't get nothing in the UK anyway, for a start. You wouldn't, you couldn't even buy a small little box of land. It's so, you got to realize Africa is still relatively cheap compared to parts of the world. You can't, even in different parts of Africa, you go Nigeria, you go Ghana, them places are very expensive now for land. Gambia is still very reasonable. Prices will be increasing because they're showing a lot of interest there. Prices will start going up. But, it's cheap, but it's not that cheap. And even to build houses, you still need a bit of money. But the good thing about that, you can do it in stages. You ain't got to do it all in one go. So you just take your time and gradually build. The Golden Goddess. Where is a nice location to buy? Maybe 5 to 10 minutes from the shore. Yep, Sanyo. We've got that plot. It's more like 10 to 15 minutes, but that's driving. Sanyang is beautiful. It's a nice place. So, some of the best beaches in the Gambia. Yeah. Immortal Grace. Is it a lot cheaper to build from scratch than to buy a home already built? 100%. It's a lot cheaper to build your own house, and you're going to do it the way you want it, your own design, your own stamp on it. So, if you buy a house already built, you're going to pay a lot more money. So it's a lot cheaper. Me, I'm so interested in the Sanyang plot, 20 by 20, 3,000. You can't beat that. Mine in Jambo was the same price and is not close to the beach. And I bought it 3 years ago. Yeah, that's, I think the prices we're selling are very reasonable. You can go to any real estate in the Gambia. I don't know if not to say we are the cheapest, but we're definitely in the run of, we're very reasonable. Anyone who comes to us, they know we're not expensive. We're selling land very reasonable and affordable. So, we're not trying to do it for a money spinner. It is a business, but at the same time, it's about repatriation as well. Helping people to get out to the Gambia, come back home, live a better life, build a business, create opportunities in the Gambia for the local people, because it's not just about us. So we want to build Africa as one. It's got a lot of opportunities. And, our plan is also not, and to make it we plan to make it affordable for Gambians as well. We want to do some developments where it's affordable housing, affordable land, and affordable for people to build. So, it's not about being greedy or anything. I think it's about helping each other. And then I think we can all succeed as one. The more of us that are there, we can do so much together. Because when you build in your house, do you need a fencing permit, building permit from physical planning? Yes, you do need a permit for fencing. You need a fencing permit. You also need a permit for building. So yes, you do. More Cora. Do Gambian kids have any future in their own land? It's hard. It's hard life. It's not easy. There's not enough opportunities there for the young kids growing up in Gambia. It's sad. I've been going there since '96. I mean, me, I'm like a Gambian. My dad is a Gambian. I've got family there. My wife is a Gambian. So, I've always been close. I don't go there as a tourist. I've always been mixing, stay with my family, integrate into the culture, mix with the people. And yeah, sometimes we sit down, we talk, it's not easy. So they definitely need opportunities, job creation and things like that. The problem I think Africa's got is there's a lot of corruption, and especially within governments and things like that. So we try and wipe that out and try and make things a bit more cleaner and give everyone a chance, opportunities, rather than people just pocketing for themselves. So we want to generate work and so on. But a lot of people talk about Africa on the negative side as well. What we've been shown here in the West of Africa is just poverty. It's just people are hungry. People are, you know what? And Gambians and Africans, they don't want people. They're just shown as they're hungry and all this and that and whatever. It's Africa is beautiful and it's a good life. You can live a good life even if you don't have much, but the people are happy and they've got good morals, good respect. So there's good things in Africa. You can have fun. You can go out if whatever you want to do, whether you like partying or whatever. There's good sides to Africa. We always see the negative sides in the press, and it's not all that. I mean, there is good sides to it. Malcora, are you the new Christopher Columbus? You know what? And asking that question, come out of here, man. Sure. No time for nonsense. Okay, Rose, I'm coming to Gambia to buy land, spend money and provide jobs for the people, skills together. Yes, no, okay, yes. That's the good thing. You come in to help, spend money, provide jobs to people. And we need to put our money and skills together to build Africa for the next generation. Yeah, it's not just about us, it's about the next generation, of course, definitely. Is there someone to oversee the building work, or is that something the land purchaser needs to take care of? No, we can, if we take on projects, we're happy to oversee it, and obviously, you get like a contracts manager to look over the work. We send you videos and things like that. So we'll give you updates and so on. So we'll look after the work and make sure it's done correctly. Is it possible to build a basic house for about 10 to 15,000 US? That's a very tight budget. I mean, how many bedrooms? I mean, maybe more closer to 20,000. You get a very small little house. Yes, but that's doable. 10,000? Nah, no. Henry Platt, I'm looking for 10 to 15 acres with river access. Okay, all right. Okay, that's at the moment we ain't got any acres. The thing is with that, I can see they're gonna start putting a clamp down on limiting people on how much they can buy, like in terms of acres. You know, those that have got already, you got like Black Acres of the Gambia and things like that. They've got many acres, but I think there will. Gambia is a small country. Personally, I don't think they can afford to be selling up so much land for one person for so much land, unless it's business purposes or what, I don't know. But I'm assuming it will be business purposes. You're going to be doing farming or whatever you're doing. But they might start making restrictions for foreigners. It's possible. You know, we're all waiting for this new constitution to come out. It should have been out in December. There's a lot of undecisive questions in terms of foreigners purchasing lands and so on. So we're waiting for this new constitution to come out. Yes, it's time to invest in Africa. Only need a studio or one bedroom. All right, maybe. All right, if it's a very small, tiny house, it might be possible. If you're sourcing some raw materials, you know, sometimes, you know, you can, what they say, kind of make something out of nothing kind of thing. You can, you know, can save money. It's just with ideas and how to, you know, and project managing things. Drew Blake, how close together are the plots? The plots are side by side, but you're not, so each plot is side by side, but you've got your wall and your house is within the wall. So they're detached houses. Yeah, someone's put, they're not selling acres anymore unless you go to the village. Bag will be the last people to have that big land. Government is controlling it now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they'll be the last, but I know definitely they ain't gonna be wanting to be selling vast amounts of acres and acres and acres and acres for people, because Gambia is the smallest country in Africa. And to be honest, they can't afford to be selling so much huge land like that. But hey, I don't know anyway, so we're gonna see what happens. But I can see they're gonna put a stop to that. Can expats get Gambian citizenship? If so, what is the process and how long? Is the land leased for 99 years of freehold? On that, right, thanks. Okay, there's a lot of restrictions. I mean, there's a new constitution coming out, so I'm waiting for that to come out to answer a lot of those questions. Lease, I believe, is, I think they've changed it to 50 years, I believe, now in the constitution. For foreigners. Don't quote me on that, but I need to double check on that. Citizenship, you can't get citizenship until you've lived in the Gambia for 15 years, which I think's wrong. So a lot of people, diasporans that are living in Gambia now, are trying to make them changes. So we're waiting for the new constitution to come out. So a lot of people have been campaigning. Some ministers have been involved and supporting the diasporans, you know. So, you know, I can understand the government as well, because, you know, they don't want to be just dishing out their land. They're protecting their land as well. They just don't want any and anybody coming in and taking the land. You know, so there's got to be kind of restrictions and so on. But what I think, you know, obviously they know a lot of us Black Americans, Black British, are coming back home because it is our home from our ancestry. You understand? It's our home. So, you know, we're entitled to go back home. So, you know, they're trying to sort out, I'm sure they're trying to sort out where they can give us citizenship. You know, Ghana's doing it, and I believe Gambia will follow suit. How they're going to go about it, I don't know. But we'll find out in the next constitution. I think a lot of that's going to come up. With a budget of 7K, what areas can I purchase 1 or 2 plots? Yeah, with 7K, yeah, you can get you can get in Sanyo. You can get 2 plots. You can get you can get 3 in Jambanjelly. So yeah, no, that's 7K. It's a decent enough budget. Henry, okay, yeah, I can build my business on small plots. I will have to keep searching other nations. Yeah. You know, continent's big. It's just Africa, Gambia as a country is not huge. So, are they putting restrictions on the land in regards to other races too? No, they're not. No, they can't. They're not going to word it like that to say, right, okay, we can't sell this amount to white people or what. Probably the old government, the old regime, he was ruthless. He didn't care. He would just say what he wants to say. The new government is a diplomatic government, so they're trying to find a way how they're going to word it and how they're going to do things. So we have to wait and see. But I don't believe there's any restrictions to any race. But those Black people who are returning home should be our priority, because our ancestors were taken away from there. We are the children of those slaves. So we have more right. Yes. And that's where they're trying to sort out in the Constitution. Okay, someone's written 5 years. Yeah, so if they put it down to 5 years, that'll be a good. Someone just wrote like they're looking at putting it down from 15 years to 5 years living in the country, and you can apply for citizenship. 5 years, that's fair enough. Greetings, Sairi. I never get notions you're live. Do you have a service that actually picks up and help through the process at the airport? Yes, we can do a service where we can pick up. We can do pickups. We can arrange that for groups of people coming. Yes, you know, we're going to be doing tours as well. You know, but obviously because of this lockdown and the country's lockdown, you know, we can only do so much in terms of arranging things like tours and things like that. So we can do that, sister. Yeah, that's not a problem. You don't get notions when I'm live because you ain't hit that bell button. So if you hit the bell if you subscribe to my channel, you hit the bell, you'll always get notions as soon as I go live or I put any videos up. So don't forget to hit all my subscribers or all those that are here, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the bell as well. You get notions anytime I'm up live, anytime I upload videos, you get notified. All right, okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna read these last few questions. I'm gonna say no more question, guys, because it has to get to a point where I have to stop. Okay, Alvin, are there property taxes or that is essentially what renewing the land leases? Yes, there's land taxes that have to be paid. You have to pay every year, which is not much. It's not much at all. Mali and Mauritania are the biggest countries in West Africa. Yeah. Okay, guys, so I think I'm gonna call it a day. I've been with you guys for an hour now. I said it was going to be very short, but yeah, just recap on everything. We've got the new website. That's investmentgambia.com. Yeah. And now we've got a drone coming, so we're going to be doing some drone shots of lands, new lands and lands that we've got already. And yeah, that's it, guys. So I'm gonna call it good night. Be safe. I'm gonna put my number in last time anyone wants to WhatsApp me before I say goodbye. Not that I'm gonna respond today. Man's got to go to bed. Man's tired. But you need to contact me regarding land zone and whatever. You know, I can help you. Okay. All right. So before everyone leaves, you can hit that like button. You know, I think half of you's probably done it. Just hit the like button. Those that ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, so everyone have a blessed day. Those in the States, it's still early over there. Good evening. And everyone around the world, good night. Stay blessed, stay safe. And hopefully we'll see you on the other side. Mama Africa, Gambia. Okay, one. Bless.